If most people, I think, have an idea that something really bad is happening and is, things are not right, that it's not what we're being told, and that potential really, really negative times are ahead. I think 2020 is going to is going to look good by comparison to the times that are ahead, quite frankly. Sadly, I have to say that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that this what you're talking about is the missing piece when you talk about the two principles of anarchy, right?
Right.
Because it's the principle of non-aggression and then the principle of self-defense. But when you talk to people on the streets about that, they don't they don't understand that in any way.
Yep.
They to them that's murder, and that's if you defend yourself and you cause harm on somebody, that's somehow immoral in itself. But I think this is the piece where, to me, yeah, like if you are going to live in a society with under true anarchy, everyone needs to wield this aspect of themselves and not be fearful of it. But I agree with you that we're not even close to that.
Right.
So
And as I explained in the natural law seminar, if you're ever in doubt about whether something is a right, imagine a small island with two people on it. That's all you have to do. A small island, two people only on it. Because rights and morality don't change based on population. So what's right between two people is right between 2 billion people or 2 trillion people. Okay? What's wrong between two people is wrong between 2 trillion people. Okay? If there's a population of 2 trillion. Okay? Rights don't change with respect to time, location, or population. Okay? So if in doubt, you envision that island, two people on it. Okay? One person starts attacking the other person or trying to take their rights or trying to take their stuff. What would this other person have the right to do? Defend themselves with physical force. Okay? Up to and including deadly force if required, if the person won't back down. Well, what if this person over here is saying, "I'm going to hold you under duress. You're going to do all the fishing. You're going to do all the, building, and I have a weapon and I'm holding it on you and I'm holding you under duress. And if you don't follow my orders, I'm going to kill you." Well, what would this person have the right to do at any time to free themselves from that situation of duress? That's where we're at as a population. We're a small percentage of the population calling themselves government is holding the rest of the population in duress. And it's not just duress, it's called slavery. Even duress is a euphemism. It's slavery. Does Here's all you have to ask, folks. Do slaves have a right to kill the slave masters at any time? That's it.
Yeah.
That's how you know whether it's right or not. The state of slavery is immoral and should be ended at any time that the slaves have the opportunity to end it. That's the truth. That's the truth. It will never not be the truth. That's the truth. Every slave had a right to kill every slave owner. That's the truth. At any time that slavery was practiced in
Yeah.
human history. And it always will be the truth. That will always be the truth. And that's all you need to understand what the current human situation is. But guess what? That makes most people frightened so much that urine it will run down their leg
Mm-hmm.
because they're cowards. They're cowards. See, the truth is not something that you accept and be like, "That's so great. That's so wonderful." The truth is something that you need to accept, even though it's so horrible that you accept it anyway because you don't have fear over what the reality of the situation is. That's why religion is invented, to teach us nonsense, wishy-washy garbage that isn't true but makes us feel good. That's what the New Age movement is. The New Age movement is all a bunch of garbage that isn't true. Some of it is, a core amount of it is true, because they got to put that in there for you to take it, for you to accept it, or your soul would just spit it out and say this is a total insult. you know, but they wrap it in all this garbage that isn't true just because it makes us feel good, you know, and they don't want to tell us the truth that makes us feel bad because, oh, that's negative. No, that's reality. And
Mm-hmm.
that's what we need to learn and grow as human beings and be prepared for any eventuality we may encounter. That's the truth.